Your body remains trauma experiences longer than your mind. Not just in case of trauma, any intense emotional experiences your body remembers sometimes for a lifetime. Hello my dear ones, I'm Dr. Kashika Jain. I'm a clinical psychologist. In this video, I will explain in detail about how your body remembers any emotional experiences for longer time, sometimes without any obvious reasons, without any environmental threat. You suddenly start feeling fearful. You check in the environment and you found no threat. Even then, you keep feeling those fearful feelings. Sometimes you try to counsel yourself, but that counseling doesn't work. Your body keep shivering, you feel irregular heartbeats. Sometimes you feel choking sensation and many more symptoms. This happens with most of peoples who had been gone through some traumatic experiences throughout their life. So we will understand how your body keep storing all these kind of experiences and doesn't release that memory, those experiences. But before I explain in detail, I want you to download my mobile app. Just type my name, Dr. Kashika Jain. You will find my mobile app. And in my mobile app, you will find so many meditations, breathing exercises. Experience breathing exercises, meditation every day because they are really helpful in releasing those somatic experiences. Breath work and meditation both are scientifically proven that they really help to release any painful or traumatic somatic experiences. When you regulate your breath or when you follow any guided process to train your mind to stay relaxed even in tough timings, or all of a sudden without any reason your body starts reacting, in those timings you can train your body and your subconscious mind to stay relaxed. Let's understand. Our brain is divided into many parts. Majorly, I will discuss about three parts. One is reptilian brain, one is limbic brain, and one is cortex brain. Your reptilian brain is responsible for your autonomic functions like it regulates your breathing, your heart rate, etc. Your limbic brain is responsible for your emotions. You can say it is your emotional processing system. And your cortex brain is capable in thinking rationally. It analyzes and make decisions and do lot many job. So all the three parts of brain, they do their job independently as well as in coordination with each other. When your limbic system, especially amygdala, which is a very crucial part in limbic system, when it senses any threat, it catches any signal from the environment or from your body, it start giving signals to your body and prepares your body to fight or flight. So suddenly you shift into fight and flight zone and your body reacts like anything based upon past memories. Because when you feel fearful, anxious, or you feel panic without any obvious reason, it means your body is living in the past. Based upon past experiences and memories, your body has started reacting because all those experiences you have in your life, all the chemical reactions happens majorly in the body and body memorize those experiences. And when your body memorize those experiences and you have memory of that event, and that part where your memory gets stored is hippocampus, it is also a part of your limbic brain. So your amygdala contact with the hippocampus and it senses danger. It doesn't want to leave even a single alarm, even if it is a false alarm. It still follows the better safe than sorry policy. So it would rather set off 10 false alarms rather missing one real danger. So it automatically starts giving the signal to your body and your body starts reacting. And you know, back in your mind, you know There are no reasons to feel anxious, to feel fear. And all those symptoms you are feeling physically are just a response of your past, some experiences or memories. Because whatever you are feeling today, it's just not for the today's reason. You have a long history of whatever you are feeling today. Because you have some unresolved issues, you have some painful memories, you have some trauma experiences stored in your body and in your subconscious mind. That's why you are feeling all those feelings repetitively. So these all are the signals, just you need to work upon the root cause. Because unless you work upon root cause, you resolve all the unresolved patterns you have in your brain, you will keep feeling those type of feelings again and again, again and again, and you will fail to understand why it has been happening with you again and again. And in those moments where your brain senses the threats, it stops listening to the other part of the brain, especially the cortex brain. Cortex brain works fine, but it is slower in working in comparison to your limbic brain. Limbic brain, especially your fear center amygdala, it works faster and it reacts, it works even when there is no need of reacting on something. So when that part of the brain senses the danger, it stops contacting or coordinating with the cortex brain. It feels now I need to take control over everything and start giving response, and your body suffers. And when that moment passes, then again you feel your ability to think rationally. You understand that you got panic without any obvious reasons. So keep this in mind when you feel panic, fearful, or any other emotional discomfort just without any solid reasons or with no reasons. So it means your body reacted just based upon past experiences. So you need to change experiences of your body. You need to expose yourself to those situations or with those people whom you are fearful. So exposure therapy comes in the picture. But it's not so easy to expose those situations which were very traumatic for you, and you got that experience and you still have those painful memories. But gradually you need to prepare yourself. So in those moments when you are not feeling fearful, you are comparatively relaxed. In those moments your cortex brain works fine. Then in those moments you can think rationally that there is no real danger in the moment. That was a thing about the past. So in that moment journaling really helps. So take a paper and pen and write down what script already runs in your mind, and sometimes without any script, just your body and your subconscious mind exchange those signals and they start overreacting. So, but when you are in the calming moment, you are relaxed, you are not sensing danger. So, in that moment, journal your feelings and journal the script behind your feelings so that you understand what actually runs in your mind and what is the actual reasons behind all those automatic feelings. And after understanding, then rewrite your story. Tell your brain that now you are safe. Tell your brain you want to live freely. You are ready to release all those painful experiences. You are ready to live a free life where you feel completely safe, calm. Actually, your brain always trying to protect you because it is the basic nature of the brain to protect you, because your brain runs on survival mode. Survival is the most important and only thing for the brain. Rest are the luxuries. So when your brain is sensing danger, threat for you. So stop focusing on the other things which are going well in your life. And other thing also, your brain wants certainty. So to ensure the certainty, your brain has a nature to predict something based upon your past experiences. So your brain assumes and keep predicting the dangers even when there is no real danger. This is the basic nature of the brain. So understand the basic nature of the brain and then deal with that part of your brain which is always after your safety. So rewrite that script, change the script in your mind, and with this new script, with all these new dialogues, and with new relaxation experiences which you are already started giving through breath work or meditation, or you are connected to nature, you are going out, spending time in nature, doing grass walk, sun gazing, moon gazing, enjoying music, dancing, doing some artwork. Through many different activities or modalities, you are giving relaxing experience to your body, and you are working well for your transformation. So in one way you are giving new relaxing somatic experiences, and on the other way you are psychologically changing your script with a new script, with a new energy in body, with the willingness to transform yourself, with the willingness to free yourself from all those past memories. Just expose yourself into the threatening situation. If you were not talking to somebody for years, go and talk to that person. If you stop going to some particular place, gradually set up your mind and go there. If you have stopped doing some activities, now restart those activities. Whatever you had been carrying in your subconscious mind, now it's time to resolve it. If you have some painful memories of any cheating or any kind of physical, mental, emotional abuse, just be kind to yourself. Practice self compassion. Take a decision in the moment that I'm ready to free myself. That was a thing of past, and I don't want to live in the past. I'm a person who loves to live in the moment. I'm enough mature, I can protect myself. I have all the safety mechanism. I have all the people who can protect me if there will be any need to protect me. So tell your brain and be kind to yourself and be kind to other persons as well. If you have been carrying some hurt, release that hurt, forgive people, forgive yourself, and understand. Earlier, whatever experiences you had, that time was different. All the scenarios were different. Your capabilities in that moment were different. Your knowledge, your handling abilities to that situation were all different. But now you are enough mature by the time you have your safety network, you have resources so that you can protect yourself, you can live your life very well. So when you do these kind of working, you actually prepare yourself to release that past painful experiences. You can find a buddy also, and that buddy can be your spouse, your sibling, or your parents, or your any friend, or a therapist. Because sometimes those experiences are so intense, no matter how we counsel ourselves, no matter how well we write any script, we try to tell our brain that there is no threat. Actually, I am fully aware and I am well protected, or I am enough capable of handling everything. Even then, that fear is so deep down, that experience is so painful or traumatic or threatening. Even then, your amygdala is not listening to you. Even then, it that part of your brain decides to live in the past and keep sending the fearful signals to your body. So then hypnotherapy comes into the picture. So you can hypnotize yourself also. These are the simple methods, like you can try progressive muscle relaxation, where You focus on each part of your body and you inhale, squeeze, and then release. You relax each part of your body and you shift yourself from beta to alpha state of mind. So when you shift yourself into alpha state of mind, that is a state of mind where your awareness is heightened. You are receptive to receive the suggestions. Your subconscious mind works like a sponge. So when you are in alpha state of mind, so your subconscious mind is open and ready to absorb all the suggestions. So first you need to put yourself into the alpha state of mind, then give yourself those suggestions which are healing suggestions. And when you give yourself those suggestions, you feel as if you are free from your past traumatic experiences and you visualize yourself living a free, happy life. Then your subconscious mind absorbs all those suggestions and experiences, and your brain creates such memory, and it really helps you when you really expose those situations. So it is a quick healing method. If you feel unable to hypnotize yourself because you are giving yourself command and you are feeling, so sometimes it feels hard to go into that self-hypnotic state, then you can take help of a therapist, and therapist will put you into that hypnotic state, and according to your issue, that therapist will customize your hypnotic session and will give you those suggestions which will help you to release the traumatic experience from your body, and therapist will give you commands to fade all those memories of that past painful experiences. And once the memories are fade from your brain, and when you release the somatic experiences, then you feel free, because every time you recall something, your brain reconstructed. And when therapist is giving you some suggestions, so those suggestions are so helpful that now therapist is changing the structure of that memory in your brain, inserting some new dialogues and leading you through the suggestions that you handled that situation absolutely differently in the past. So means creating a new memory against the your old original memory. So it really works, because when you are in alpha state, and therapist also put you into the theta and delta state if it is required. These states are deep hypnotic states. But when you do it by yourself, so you simply go into the alpha state of mind. But therapist is able to put you into the theta and delta state of mind and then give you deep hypnotic suggestion, and change becomes very fast. So this is one of the way to release the somatic experiences and the changing the memories in your mind. And also, like I have already mentioned in this video, that when you do continuous breath work, simple deep breathing or 4-7-8 or box breathing, so it feels very easy to rewrite the memory on your body's cells. And also guided meditation helps a lot. Daily journaling, like positive journaling, emotional expression journaling, also works very fine. And sometimes when you again got triggered from your memories, so the grounding techniques, like you observe 5 things around, you touch 4 things, you hear 3 sounds, you smell 2 any fragrances, and you taste 1 thing. So this kind of grounding technique also helps a lot. And expressing your feeling, sharing your stuff through journal, so you can write your feelings or you can record your feelings as well. Whenever you are not feeling well, you can go for a walk, you can stretch your body. So there are lots of techniques. Or you can talk to someone whom you trust. So understand, by all these efforts, you will change the experiences of your body and your mind. And when you feel in control, then put yourself into that situation once you felt really panicking into those situations. Because unless you put yourself into those situations, your body will not learn to stay relaxed into those situations. Means you need to face your triggers. You're not supposed to get away from your triggers. You need to face your triggers, because when you repeatedly face your triggers, then you become very comfortable with all the triggers, because you cannot remove the triggers from the environment. But you can train yourself to face the triggers, and sometimes those triggers are internal, just based upon your memories. So for internal triggers, hypnotherapy, the cognitive restructuring, breath work, all that's work fine. But for the external triggers, you need to face those triggers to train your body and mind. So this way, when you keep working upon yourself, then one fine day you feel free. And remember, emotional catharsis is very important. When you feel overwhelmed and you are not able to give proper words to your expression, because your cortex brain in that moment of panic is not working fine, so you feel lack of words. Sometimes so many clients come to me and they say, ma'am, we are not feeling good. Sometimes I feel palpitations, sometimes I feel so anxious, breathless, but I don't know why. So they have something in their mind, but they are not able to express it in words. So I say, okay, just don't care about the proper words. Say what you want to say. Just whatever is coming in your mind, say. Even it doesn't make any sense, but say it out. So I allow them to express, and I give them a safe space to express their feelings. So sometimes some clients express their feelings in gibberish. Gibberish is a language which is nonsensical. Whatever is coming in your mind, it doesn't making any sense, but you are keep saying, keep saying, keep saying, even in, blah 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 blah, whatever is coming, whatever you want to express automatically through words or in a kind of language. Usually children express their feelings, right? Or sometimes just crying helps a lot. Sometimes you draw your feelings. Sometimes you tell a story which exactly not matching your situation but relating to your situation. All these ways, if you in between, if you express your feelings like this, all these methods are also very useful. But eventually you have to work on the root level, because your childhood matters a lot, because your childhood conditioning is very very important. Whatever you are feeling today, it's not for today's reason. It has a long back history. And also not just about childhood, like I'm not talking just about up to the age of 8 or 10 years. Whatever you have experienced for years back, like 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever. So that's a kind of, we consider as your past experience, your childhood experience, because we all have an inner child. That inner child is just our emotional processing system. So understand, you have experienced something unusual, unpleasant, and your mind is taking reference from that past. So you can address this as your childhood experience, because we say inner child. So, or you can say it my past. So as we have inner child, so it's very easy to say it childhood experience. Or even if you don't want to say it childhood experience, you can simply say, so I have experienced it years or months ago, and that experience is playing major role in back end. So when you feel so miserable, you feel difficult to find some solid reason for your misery, understand it's just your mind is playing game with you based upon your past memories. So my dear ones, I'm sure this video is going to help you a lot. Whatever you have learned from today's video, I want you to implement it. Just give your body and mind different experience, different narrative, so that you can live a free life. And remember to experience meditation on daily basis and do breath work on daily basis. Now a small request, share this video to the maximum with your friends and family members, and do subscribe my channel. It means a lot to me. If you like this video, please share with others as well, and leave a beautiful comment for me. I will see you in the next video. Please take care.